Hello, it's your boy Gamer Ryan 3587 coming back at you with another live my NBA franchise with the New York Knicks. If you're new to the stream, don't forget comment, like, thumbs up, subscribe. Also follow my social media Gamer Ryan 3587, Facebook, YouTube, and X. Thank you. Peace. After
Welcome, everyone, to a new season of the opening day of the regular season, Grant.
Oh, I should be able to share it. Should be. Let me see here. There we go. Right, here we go. That's what I was looking for. Share. Here we go. Dot. There we go. Right. Now we're good. Got it. Yeah.
Nothing quite like this first one of the year.
You know, as a former player, you know firsthand that there's so much anticipation and hard work that goes into making it to opening day. So everyone right now is on a level playing field, and the dream is still alive.
And the starting group for the Celtics. White and Brown with the 2 and the 3. Kristaps Porzingis out there with Jason Tatum. And it's Holiday in at the 1 spot. It's Brown on the wing. Fires in the triple.
And we have seen Brown take more and more threes recently, becoming very confident in this shot.
Here's Brunson outside. Tatum pulls it in. Boston's gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. There's the triple, and there's White. That's good on the assist from Tatum.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
New York has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Outside, DiVincenzo from deep. Boston with a rebound. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. When talking about the Celtics, you'd have to say they have a unique 1-2 punch, Grant.
Yeah, I mean, think about it, B.A. To have Tatum on one wing and Brown on the other, that's a potent combination. And
I gotta change some shit up. Yeah, the curve bar, I don't really know.
what a luxury for Boston. They complement each other so well.
And maybe a deep breath moment for them. They're now 1 for 4 to start the game.
To the middle. Here's White. And he makes it on the layup. White's got 5 now.
Great pass from a great leader, Drew Holiday.
And here's Brunson from the arc. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
Brown against Anunoby. Brown gets the bucket. Brown's got his second bucket on the night.
A superb mid-range shooter. All Brown needs is some separation, and he's ready to pull up.
For 3, DiVincenzo. And it's Jason Tatum with a rebound.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Left side White. The 3 is up. That falls. Nice feed that time from Tatum. Give him 8.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
Brunson passes to Anunoby. And the 3 off target.
You could see he wanted to get him back. Sadly, he couldn't capitalize from outside the arc.
Here's Holiday. Yes, it's good.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
The Knicks have gone 2 for 7. A sluggish start. Pass to Achua. A shot to stop the run. Porzingis grabs the board. And it's Holiday with the ball for the Celtics. It's a 10-point game. And here's Brown for 3. And again, Boston with the triple.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Timeout called, the Knicks. So New York ends up going with a whole new group. And with a pause in the action, here we have the best rebounding teams from last year. In third, the Knicks.
And you have to be impressed if you look at the rebounding numbers from last season. They ran a number of guys to the glass, which led to plenty of second chance opportunities.
And Hartenstein gets it to go.
You have to take care of the defensive boards better than that.
Yeah, you just can't afford to give up second chance opportunities again and again.
And here's New York now. They trail by 11, and this is their first time matched up with the Celtics this year.
They took the season series against this opponent last year. High-profile games are the best.
Hart does a little bit of everything on the offensive end. He creates, he can score. This time knocks down the 3.
Now here's Brown. Give him 8 points now. Yep, that one goes.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
Practically a block. Good, strong challenge.
Yeah, altering the shot just as long as there's a miss, that kind of energy not wasted.
Here's Porzingis. Oh, it's Porzingis with the jam.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add 2 ingredients. One would be playing smart. The other one, playing selfless. They've done that tonight. Serve it up.
Oh, he really fought for that one. Battling through contact to complete the play.
Some changes for Boston. Cornette's checked in for Kristaps Porzingis. Horford comes in for Tatum. And Pritchard is subbed in for Drew Holiday. Here's Pritchard, pass to Brown. Right at the free throw line. Hartenstein pulls it in.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Here's Hart. Horford pulls it in.
That might not be the shot they want him taking, even with the D backing off.
Brown, and he drains the quick shot. Brown's got 12 points in the game.
Yet tonight has been all about Jaylen Brown, a legit star in this league.
They get the rebound. Bogdanovich, that's good.
Got it.
Takes care of salvaging that possession for the offense by getting on the offensive glass.
Lets the 3 fly. Right wing. Here's Pritchard. It's rebounded by New York.
So weird. Sometimes when you get that much time, it can throw you off just as much as having no time.
And so it's Boston. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. They've been very effective from... And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Boston.
Well, we're in the era of the three-point basket. So if you want to win games in this league, you have to connect from deep, and they have been thus far.
let's make sure that that selfish nerve doesn't get tapped, because right now there's great ball movement. They're setting each other up. Let's see if that maintains.
They've got Isaiah Hartenstein, Bojan Bogdanovic out there with Josh Hart. Then there's Jalen Brunson,
Got
and
it.
it's McBride in at shooting guard. That's the group for New York starting the second. The last few seasons, the Knicks have had a defensive-minded approach.
And that's been the key for them getting back into the postseason, B.A. I mean, they play great team defense and pride themselves on getting stops. And that's a strong closeout defensively. Great effort to deter the shot.
Back to Pritchard, fires from deep. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
That right there, that's the kind of look this system is designed to create.
Hart from long range, and it's Cornette with a rebound.
They have a decent advantage in regards to rebounding.
White, the pass to Pritchard. And again, Boston with the triple.
He came up dry offensively in the first, but looks like he's ready to turn it around.
The three ball. New York, no good that time either.
Yeah, pretty safe to say that this is the kind of game that you just want to flush as soon as you get done with it.
The kick out to White. Here's the three. Hartenstein pulls it in. Hartenstein's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's McBride. And again, the Knicks missing.
You gotta credit the defense this period. They've been all over him.
Here's Horford. The kick to Tatum. The three. JT for 3.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Looking to end the run. And it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far.
Shooting while in rhythm, Brunson now becoming troublesome.
And the Celtics call time here.
A big round of applause for your Knicks sitting in.
A big group substitution here for New York. Sims, he's checked in for Hartenstein. Achua comes in for Hart. And Anunoby, he's checked in for Bogdanovic. And it's DiVincenzo in for McBride. Porzingis has checked in for Boston. Holiday comes in for White.
He's been off this whole period, unable to sustain any kind of consistency.
Achua for 3. Porzingis grabs the board. The Celtics have gotten only 3 of 9 attempts to fall in the second. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
Well, if he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
Jaylen Brown, he's checked in for Boston. White comes in for Pritchard. And the Celtics in possession here. They'll be hosting Miami for their next game. It'll be a quick stopover at home before they have to get back out on the road. Drops in the 3. Tatum's got 6 in the quarter. And last season, we saw an unprecedented offensive explosion around the league, Brent. Is that the new normal, you think?
I'm not sure, B.A. It's been exciting to watch. The revolution has been televised over the last 5 years, and the skill level is at an all-time high. The usage rate for star players keeps seeing go up and up and up, but teams are surrounding their stars with shooters and leaning into the three-point line, and it's been fun to watch.
Now White. Give him 8. He got a piece of it. Fast break, New York. And Anunoby for 3. Tatum pulls it in. And Tatum's got the ball here for the Celtics. They lead by 14. Holiday has the open look. And the shot is good on the assist by Tatum. Tatum's got his 3rd assist of the night. Now a timeout called by New York. Now Horford's checked in for Tatum. And here we have the 2K leaderboard with last year's best three-point shooters. Al Horford is second.
He shot with nearly unmatched confidence from the arc last year, and the numbers and his position on this list clearly reflect that.
Grant, there is some magic here in New York. One of the best home court advantages in the NBA.
Well, B.A., you have to think about the history of this building. It's incredible. I mean, when the Knicks are playing even remotely well, this place is rocking.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, Bogdanovich may not be a star, but he has respect. All-star Kevin Durant said, quote, guys like him challenge you with their fundamentals. He can dribble, shoot, and pass. He's methodical and efficient with his movements. A guy like that can play with his brain and also with his skills. It presents a unique challenge. Brian?
Boy, that is the truth. Nice stuff there, Allie. Thank you. It's great to see a fantastic block on replay once again.
Let's see if that block can amp up this team. I mean, they're looking for anything to get themselves going.
Holiday passes to Brown. Porzingis, he's looking good. 2 buckets in 3 attempts.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
On the wing, Milton beyond the arc. It's hauled in by White. White's got his 4th rebound in this one. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. That's going to be over and back. Not watching the line on that one. And we've got 28 seconds left in the half. Pass to Robinson. Over Porzingis. Good D by Porzingis.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Here's Brown. And the jumper is good at the free throw line. Brown's got 14 points for the game.
And he's going to nail these if you give him the space. That's just soft D.
The defense also looking defeated. The lack of hustle is driving the coaching staff a little bit batty right now.
And so it's the Boston Celtics, a sizable 18-point lead at the end of the period. Defense is setting the tone. Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
I'm here alongside Tibbs, and Coach, you hang your hat on defense. How can you improve on that end of the floor in the second half?
Well, we're having a hard time matching up with their threes. We have to do a much better job with our catch-and-shoot defense.
All right, good stuff, Allie. And we'll get back to the action at the start of the 3rd quarter.
Hello, and you look at the Celtics. At this point, you got to take every team you're up against as a test. Asking yourself, what can we do better than...
Now taking a look at that first half of action. It's been tough sledding for the Knicks.
If you look at their field goal percent...
Thanks for joining us.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Jaylen Brown having a dominant impact in this game.
Yeah, he played such a smart first half, maximizing his opportunities offensively.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half. I'm wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
Kicking off the second half, here's Joe Mazzulla's 5. White and Brown to the 2 and the 3. Jason Tatum out there with Kristaps Porzingis. And it's Holiday in at the point guard position. And one guy who's instant offense when he's hot, Dante DiVincenzo.
Well, he can get it going offensively. There are nights where it takes a bit for that to happen because he's an opportunistic scorer, but he's got size out of the backcourt. He's a good athlete, a good shooter, and an even better defender.
Here's Brown. Wasted no time with that shot, but it's off the mark. New York has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. They get it back. Here's Robinson. He's off on the layup.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Brown against Anunoby. Back to Brown. Holiday, a screen on Anunoby. And here's Brown for 3. It's hauled in by Robinson.
Talk about things at halftime, and then you come out and you go 0 for 3. I'm sure that wasn't up on the board. Yeah, starting the half here 1 for 5, and the offense might need an ironing out.
And here's Brown for 3. Another miss by Brown.
Not sure they realize it's not halftime anymore. 4 attempts, and they're still looking for their first bucket.
Brunson misses. And it's Holiday with the ball for Boston. They led by as many as 18. And here's Brown for 3. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Holiday. Brown's got 17 points for New York. They've gone only 1 for 6 here in the second half. Here's Brunson outside. Kept alive. Anunoby. And he banks in the layup.
That kind of looks like a predictable shot, one that they want. The defense has to prevent the ball from getting into that sweet spot.
Outside Holiday takes a three. The Knicks with the rebound. Next up, they'll face the Hawks in Atlanta. That's the first of a 3-game trip out on the road for them. And the foul on the shot. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. You know, one guy who's surprisingly physical at the offensive end, Jalen Brunson.
Fundamentals, BA, around Jalen Brunson's footwork are things that players, young players today need to study. Incredibly efficient and very dangerous when he gets it going offensively.
Al Horford's checked in for White. There's Tatum with the 3. Knocks it down from distance. Tatum's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Well, Tatum has such a natural talent for shooting. Pulling up on a dime is no problem for him. Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
Horford passes to Brown. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the 3rd quarter. Shot from the wing. Boston with a rebound. Tatum's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
Well, his shots aren't dropping, and they haven't been able to keep pace, but they trust him enough to keep going to him, see if he can find it.
Well, the Knicks shooting poorly at only 28%. DiVincenzo with it. Now Horford defending. And here's Brunson from the arc. Horford pulls it in. Horford's got 4 rebounds now. Holiday passes to Porzingis. Brown with it. Brunson defending. For 3. And Brown gets the 3. Brown's got 20 points.
In today's game, you can never afford to get beat in the three-point battle.
Now a timeout called by New York.
And a big round of applause for your Knicks City Kid.
Some changes for Boston. Fournette comes in for Porzingis. And Pritchard is subbed in for Jason Tatum. 3rd quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Hart from long range. Boston with a rebound. And for the Celtics, Grant, when it comes to something like rebounding, it's a total team effort.
Well, it's part of their personnel strategy, BA. Get wings and guards that have length and toughness, which allows them to control the glass and switch just about everything defensively.
2 shots.
Hits both from the stripe. 1:21 left to play in the 3rd quarter of basketball. Here's McBride. Here's Hartenstein. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
Well, he seems to be in the right place at the right time more often than anybody that's on the court here tonight. We see that pay off.
Pritchard, the pass to Brown. Lets it go from deep. Knocks down the triple. Pritchard's got 11 points.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line, and I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
3-pointer Holiday. Hartenstein pulls it in. Hartenstein's got 7 rebounds in the game. Here's McBride. Offensive rebound. Shots blocked. 23 seconds left in the 3rd. Brown looking around. Outside Holiday. 3-pointer. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Hartenstein's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Here's McBride. Gets to the corner and hits it. McBride's got 5 points in the quarter. Just 4 seconds left to play in the 3rd quarter. From deep 3-point range. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And so it's Boston with an impressive 16-point lead heading into the break. And we take a listen in now to Tom Thibodeau on a recent huddle.
Offensively, we got to do it.
And as we head into the 4th, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works, or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. They've got Josh Hart. He's out there with Isaiah Hartenstein. Jalen Brunson is out there with Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's McBride in at the shooting guard position. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks. Here's Brunson outside. Tries again. And Hartenstein gets it to go. That gives him a double-double in this one.
And they're just staying with possessions on the offensive glass and getting rewarded for it. You have to love the hustle.
Tatum from long range nails it from beyond the arc. And the Celtics lead by 17.
Exactly what every offense needs. Shooters who can force the defense to extend.
Oh, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. There's Tatum with the three. And again, Boston with the triple.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
Shots good by Hart.
Scoring in rhythm there. Great to see Hart shoot it without holding back.
62-28.
On the wing, Tatum. The three is up. Count it. That's his 6th field goal in 12 tries.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
Now a timeout called by New York. So for the Knicks, Robinson comes in for Hartenstein, and Achua is subbed in for Hart. Holiday's checked in for Boston. Pass to McBride. The three. Rebounded by the Celtics. Tatum's got his 7th rebound here tonight. And Holiday powers it home.
Well, we should all take a holiday like that there. Get some speed under the rim, driving inside, and really taking off for the jam.
Fires the three. Boston with a rebound.
Hate to say it, but if they're still trailing at the final buzzer, a lot of this is going to be felt by him. His shooting tonight has just been atrocious. Teammates right now covering up for the type of off performance he's having. In terms of scoring, this has not been his best night.
Takes the three. That falls. Nice feed that time from Tatum. Tatum's got 5 assists in the game.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Bogdanovich on the wing, hounded by Tatum. Here's Robinson, and that one's good with extra effort on the glass. Robinson's got his first 2 points.
The way they've hit the offensive boards in the second half, you would think they're the team that's leading.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. Both teams deciding to change it up. A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Porzingis surveying the floor. White for three. The rebound by Sims.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from three-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them. Yeah, that's one way to get back into this game. Keep getting him the ball and let him make the shots.
Tatum with it. DiVincenzo picks him up. Tatum passes to Porzingis. Not going to go that time. And so it's Hart with it. He brings it up for the Knicks. It's an 18-point game. Offensive board. And the shot goes in.
It's not easy to work the ball inside in this league, but they've done it all night.
We've got 1:48 left to play in the fourth quarter. A nice shot by Brown.
Really feels like they're in control. They've got a big lead with time dwindling.
Yeah, looking for a miracle worker out there is the opposing coaching staff. I don't know that they have one. This game seems to be well in hand.
Pass to Porzingis. And a slam dunk by Porzingis.
I don't know who's going to get up for that as Porzingis skies for the dunk.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Celtics.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
B.A., it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
And against a familiar opponent, it's nice to establish a psychological advantage with a win in the first game.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Jason Tatum.
And with all these assists, it's obvious how well that he can see the entirety of the floor out there. If an easy bucket is to be had, he'll find it.
Holiday with the ball. Milton covering. White for three. The Knicks with the rebound. There's 47 seconds left in the game. Anunoby for three. Porzingis grabs the board.
Not a way to get out of a funk. He needs to be looking for good, solid, more efficient shots, not the wild one he took there.
He gets it in there.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
Yeah, when you step into an opposing team's arena and you can play with this type of composure, boy, that food tastes good on the way out of town.
No need to shoot. This one is done.
Yes, they've got to be happy with tonight's effort.
And Shake Milton gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game.
And let's face it, they won't get back in the game with fouls like that.
Outside Tatum.
Knicks foul. Dante DiVincenzo. First personal foul. Second team foul.
And that one falls for Tatum.
Just money from the line. Tatum knows the importance of making free throws.
And so Tatum nails both of them. Anunoby on the wing. Basket is good. Off the assist from Brunson. Tatum with it. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a... Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. That concludes the first game of the NBA.
Coming right up, the Knicks taking on the Hawks. For New York, a loss in their opening game. So tonight, they're laser focused on securing their first win. Hawks, Knicks is next. Hi everyone, greetings from 2K Sports. Get ready, and still so much, Greg, to learn about these teams. When do we get a sense of a team's true identity?
Well, not this early in the season. I'd say at least a quarter of the way through it. That's when you kind of get a sense of a squad's chemistry.
So the New York starting five, they've got Robinson, Jalen Brunson out there with Dante DiVincenzo. Then it's OG Anunoby. And it's Achua into the power forward position. And so it's the Hawks getting on the board first. Got that one up quick.
This guy won't give an inch. Brunson answers back with a three of his own. You've got to love it.
Bay wide open, and he fires. His three-pointers off the mark. Young with the steal. From 12 feet out, and he drops that one in.
Poor design there defensively. They know he's a knockdown shooter from that spot.
That's not coming with the right mentality. The defender neither closes the space nor challenges the shot. That's frustrating as a coach, boy.
Well, Doris, thinking about last season for the Knicks, clearly a step forward.
Well, Kevin, you have to consider it a win because you go ahead and advance in the playoffs for just the second time since their 99 finals run. Adding Jalen Brunson to the mix was obviously a great decision. This looks like an organization moving in exactly the direction you hope.
Young's shot is off.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Robinson for three. Rebound by Johnson.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Here's Murray. It's rebounded by New York. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with Boston.
I tell you, they were drawing a lot of iron from the perimeter. Couldn't get the threes to go down. I mean, really the story of the game.
What was most disturbing to me was they didn't have a backup plan, right? The threes aren't falling. What do you do next?
It doesn't get any easier than this. Capella's work ethic is what allows him to get those dunks.
Man has gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's going to be on Precious Achiuwa. And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for the Hawks.
So far, they've moved the ball well, leading to open, high-percentage looks. Lots of assists in this one.
Yeah, they've also been alert and active on the defensive end, creating turnovers and turning those into points on the offensive end.
Now here's Johnson. Capella. Oh, and the jam by Capella.
A big who lives inside. Capella knows he's a center. He knows he makes his living off scoring close in against that good D.
And on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you can see how impressive that move was. We know they like having Brunson out there, Greg, a player they can run the entire offense through.
No doubt. And he can be trusted on to take the keys and just run things effectively. He keeps mistakes to a minimum, and he's a solid creator for his teammates.
We call that, folks, the stop and pop. Jalen Brunson with the pull-up J.
Now, here is Young. He's got 5, and so they choose to intentionally foul.
You're not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Bogdanovich is checked in for the Hawks. And the Knicks making a change here as well. McBride's checked in. Murray, good.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
1:39 left to play in the first quarter. Here's Achiuwa. Bay pulls it in. The Hawks leading by 9. Murray right side. Here's Achiuwa. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
What you see is continued improvement in his ability to create for others. Great to see OG Anunoby make the open read.
Pass to Bay. Here's Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
Impossible to stop the putback when he's got that kind of position.
Agreed, Greg. Let him get his hands on it inside and finish it off.
How about the activity level, the effort level? This team right now feeding off his energy.
Now here's Murray. A block shot, and there's another turnover by Atlanta.
Listen, turnovers happen. You've got to move on to the next play.
And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Okongwu's checked in for Clint Capella. Hunter comes in for Johnson. Griffin's checked in for Sadiq Bey. And Trae Young subbed in for Murray. And a new group in for the Knicks. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Robinson. Josh Hart comes in for Achiuwa. Bogdanovich is checked in for OG Anunoby. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Dante DiVincenzo. And here is Hunter. After Jalen Brunson getting his shot to go from deep. Elbow shot. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Passes to Young. 6 on the shot clock. He sticks that one in from 20 feet away. Young's got 7.
And just proving once again how reliable he is from there. Young is a fantastic scorer with just an impressive arsenal. And the way he was able to reach out towards that release had an impact.
Well, no question. He altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
And it looks like they are going to review the play.
The previous play is
and at this point in the game, you know, some might say, hey, can't we just skip the replay this time around? But you just never know.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And it looks like they got it right this time. No basket. The clock had expired while the ball was still in his hand. No shortage of scoring here at the end of the first quarter. Hawks on top. They lead by 8. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in just a moment. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And when you consider how Atlanta is doing, your thoughts?
They just came into this game with the mindset of sharing the basketball.
When you keep everyone involved in the offensive end, it keeps everyone engaged in other areas as well.
The guard set is Young and Bogdanovich. Griffin out there with DeAndre Hunter. And it's Okongwu in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Hawks. Here we are, Greg, watching Atlanta. This team has a lot of firepower.
And some great scores, Kevin. They don't just launch threes. They like to work with good shots inside the arc as well.
Oh, you love to see Bogdanovich stroke that deep ball. What an accomplished scorer from distance.
That shot by Griffin, no good. And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. It's a 5-point game. And following this one, take on the Hornets in New Orleans. Matchup falls in the middle game of this 3-game trip. The offensive rebound. Okongwu's shot is good. Okongwu's now got his first points of the night.
Really nice job to convert the putback opportunity there. I mean, he stayed with that play from start to finish. That's something we say about him a lot.
The Hawks leading by 7. Here's Griffin. Releases from the wing and drills it. Griffin's got his first points in this one.
And how about the find by Trey, making sure he keeps his teammates involved.
A 3 from Bogdanovich. Atlanta with the rebound. This their first look at this year's New York squad.
And here we go. The first in what will be a 3-game season series between the two teams.
You know, right out of the gates, one team gets a lead with the head-to-head advantage, bragging rights, if you will, over the other. And tonight, it starts. Oh, what a pretty pass. Throw to the open spot. Lead your teammate perfectly.
Bogdanovich passes to Hunter. Over Hart. Here's Okongwu. And Okongwu slams it in.
There it is, guys. One of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
No doubt. On the scoreboard, in the body language of the players, you can tell which team is in complete command. Well, I absolutely love the way this guy has controlled the pace tonight. They've been able to play the style they want.
Bogdanovich, no luck.
No idea why he's attempting so many outside shots. It's not his day, and he needs to either look to drive or get it to an open teammate.
Counted with greater penalties attached to those take fouls doors. How do you think that rule change has panned out?
Well, you saw the players adjust quite quickly to this rule change, frankly. It's opened up the floor, created a better product aesthetically. We want fast pace, show off all that athleticism, a perfect implementation of a rules change.
And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Okongwu. Johnson comes in for DeAndre Hunter. Hayes checked in for A.J. Griffin. And Murray subbed in for Bogdanovich.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Young with no one around. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Boy, he's putting pressure on the defense. That's 2 from downtown this period.
Knicks trail by 19. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. New York City remains a basketball mecca. NYC legend and former Knick Mark Jackson always talks up the basketball environment. He says, coming up in New York, it's all about the grit, the grind, the edge, the competitiveness, the swag, the confidence, the struggle, and the embracing of the bright lights. Kevin?
Well, it's all there, and it is the biggest stage for sure. David, thanks. Murray. And the jump by Capella.
Gosh,
And that's
come
Capella
on.
getting rewarded for his effort on the glass. Love when that kind of hustle pays off.
Here's Jeffries. New York, no good that time either.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
It's just been one of those games, and they need to find a way to turn it around before it gets completely away from them.
Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. So New York going with almost an entire new group. Here are the top distributors from last season. These guys always seem to find the open man. Second is Trae Young.
very few guys pass the ball better than he did. I mean, he didn't just have eyes in the back of his head. It's almost as if he had them on both sides, too.
Hart, that's good.
You can't afford to let Hart get going from deep. He's ready to shoot it when given the opportunity.
Murray dishes to Young. And stolen by DiVincenzo. Here's McBride. A three-pointer, no good. Atlanta with the ball. They're on a 20-5 run. Murray, good.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Here's Anunoby. Nailed from three-point land. Anunoby's got himself on the board with 3 there.
What an answer from OG Anunoby, delivering the three-point shot in response. Wow.
Here's Bay. Basket is good. The assist from Johnson.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
Here's Anunoby. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Bay passes to Johnson. Murray, no good.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
And so a pretty lopsided game for the first half. Hawks on top. All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow. Right here on 2K Sports.
Well, look here now at New York. First game of the year was a big L. Tonight could be a different story. Just got to bring the SLM. Get it done.
SLM? What the heck is SLM?
Shaq-like mentality. All winning teams have it. Thank you very much.
Shifting focus now to that first half we just watched. A grueling game so far for the New York Knicks.
Bad execution. You can give the defense a little credit, but I'm not gonna. Their offense has just been lazy. They're tired.
Yeah, lazy.
They're sleepy.
Yeah, you're not wrong, Shaq. I get it. The defense took them out of their rhythm. A little tired, lazy. I get it.
And that's all for us. Now it's time.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. It's been one outstanding game from Trae Young.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
What I love is they've continued to feed this guy, ride the hot hand until the defense does something about it.
On the court for the Knicks, Mitchell Robinson out there with Precious Achiuwa. Then it's Jalen Brunson. Then there's Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Anunoby in at the small forward.
How about the timing? Could be the difference between an assist and a turnover. Nice delivery.
Right, you spent your first 4 seasons playing in New York. What's that like?
When the Knicks are winning, Kevin, there is no place you'd ever be. The fans are incredibly smart, loyal, and they'll treat you like a king. But no doubt that media pressure is for real.
The beauty of Jalen Brunson, you can play him at the 1 or the 2, but we know he's always going to put the pass on time and on target.
For 3, Murray. They get it back, and it's put back up and in by Capella.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
For 3. Rebound by Johnson. And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for the Hawks. Earlier, they held a 23-point lead. Here's Young from the arc. That one falls through. It's his 6th make from the 4 this game, now 6 for 10.
Oh, great look there. Young off a pass would normally knock those down.
On deep, Brunson. Rebound by the Hawks.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Young, good.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
Well, the best players to me deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
Murray kicks to Capella. Pass to Bay. Lets it go from deep. That shot no good. New York's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Anunoby drops in the tray. Anunoby's got 9 points.
Don't give OG Anunoby too much space, boy. He will rise and fire in the catch-and-shoot game.
Murray for 3. Drills the three-pointer.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
And here's DiVincenzo from the arc. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this one.
Murray, no good.
And I thought that was going to drop. Looked good from here.
And you look at the evolution of Anunoby's game, Doris, he's much more than a 3-and-D guy.
You know, Kevin, here's a young man who does a little bit of everything. He can score and defend in a variety of ways, cross-positional defensively between 1 and 4, and an offensive game that continues to grow. He can get out and put pressure on transition. A little bit of a streaky shooter, but there's so much to like.
Johnson finds Young. The shot's good from Bay. He's got 8.
Listen, this guy is not the most dangerous threat from there, but you have got to honor the shooting a little bit.
Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. For the Hawks, Okongwu's checked in for Clint Capella. Hunter comes in for Johnson. And it's Bogdanovich in for Trae Young. On its way from Birch for 2. Off target from the wing.
Listen, offensively, they're very comfortable with him taking that shot. It's a good look under very little pressure. He just can't convert.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Well, DeJounte Murray grew up in South Seattle. He said a lot of stuff goes on. It was rough. But NBA veteran and fellow Rainier Beach graduate Jamal Murray tried to help him. Murray says he always stayed positive with me and my family. He'd say that kid has a chance. And every summer we played pickup. I knew I could be okay if I stayed working. Kevin?
And he did. DA, thanks so much for the report. Bogdanovich wide open. Sinks the three-pointer. Bogdanovich has got 8 points.
That's a pretty good stroke from Bogdanovich. Really pure form on that.
Now here's Murray. Guarded closely. It's Okongwu, high post. And Okongwu slams it in.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Bogdanovich passes to Bay, and he banks in the lane. Bay's got 5 points now this quarter.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Murray dishes to Okongwu. And Okongwu slams it in.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
And at this point, it is their game to lose. They've done such a good job building the lead.
And so it's the Atlanta Hawks holding a 22-point lead as the quarter wraps up. Their defense has been active and effective. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Well, we have some elite passing big men in the NBA, and you love that skill. Wow.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. In the backcourt, it's the stars, Young and Murray. DeAndre Hunter out there with Bogdanovich. And it's Okongwu in its center. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. And Hart drops them both. Since moving to Atlanta in 1968, Greg, the Hawks have never been to the NBA Finals.
That is insane, Kevin. I mean, you think back to all the great players they've had, from Dominique Wilkins to now Trae Young. Hawks fans are hungry for a trip to the finals.
On deep, Brunson. Here's Hartenstein, and that's good. A nice job on the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
His hard work on the backboard really just has given them more opportunities to score.
There's the pass to Okongwu. Here's Murray. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. Hartenstein's got 5 rebounds tonight. Lets it go with a 3. Okongwu grabs the board. Okongwu's now got 6 rebounds in the game. Bogdanovich wide open. That's in there. Murray with the assist. Murray's got assist number 8 now on the night. New York calls timeout. And the Hawks making a change here. Dave's checked in. Knicks trail by 21. Driving to the basket. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. When you look at this Knicks roster, Greg, this is a team that feels it can make a deep playoff push.
And they have their stars. They have tons of young talent. Developing that talent and adding a piece or two should get them where they want to go.
The Hawks leading by 20. Young outside. This is to Murray. And they double up Murray. Hunter for 3. Rebounded by Hart.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
Here's Brunson. Good for basket number 6 from him in the contest. He's shooting 6 for 12.
Boy, whenever this team has needed a bucket, Jalen Brunson has been there right now in complete command of this ball game.
The shot's good from Bay.
Building confidence in that deep ball. 1 from distance in the first, 2 in the second.
DiVincenzo finds Robinson. On deep, Brunson. Okongwu grabs the board. Okongwu's now got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Young, good.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. Over Young. Here's Robinson. The second chance effort. Atlanta with the rebound. Okongwu's now got his 8th rebound here tonight. In the corner is Hunter. Here's the 3. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got assist number 10 tonight with that last one.
Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
Bay passes to Murray. Young outside. Takes a 3. It's rebounded by New York. Near the three-point line, it's DiVincenzo. And they cash in right away with the quick shot.
Boy, you have to love how Jalen Brunson orchestrates this offense. So good at getting the ball where it needs to be.
DiVincenzo against Murray. Pass to Hunter. Murray kicks to Young. Good on the three-point shot. Young's got 23.
Creativity and shot-making ability to spare. Trae Young is getting loose tonight.
New York moving it around. Passes it to DiVincenzo. And Hart has it in the corner. No good with the triple.
That's an unwise shot. I'm sure coach and teammates would have preferred he swing the ball for a better opportunity.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for Atlanta.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And so with this, they'll end up with their second win on the year.
And once it becomes official, this win gives them a nice confidence boost against this team. They'll face them twice more this season.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Trae Young.
Efficient productivity. You love what this guy has given to you on the offensive end.
And as it goes out of bounds, Atlanta able to keep the ball here. Matthews, he's checked in for Matthews.
Garrison Matthews.
Here's Bogdanovich. A shot that time, not on target. Brunson with some nice D. Here's Anunoby. And again, New York with the triple.
Well, this is what they needed earlier on. At some point, it's too little, too late.
Yeah, but then again, this run came against a team that may have felt it had already won, and you get the sense it let its guard down.
Matthews passes to Hunter, and they go to the intentional foul.
You know, give them credit for still battling here down the stretch, but I think it's too little, too late.
27 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Windler, the pass to Bogdanovich. Atlanta again missing. And the Knicks with possession. They're on an 11-3 run. The three for DiVincenzo. Hunter grabs the miss. And here's Griffin.
Knicks foul. Isaiah Hartenstein. His first. Team second.
Free throw drops for Griffin. Both free throws good from Griffin. And so Atlanta takes this one by a big margin. It was a tale of two teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
And we've got David Aldridge standing by on our sideline with the player of the game. David, it's all yours.
Kevin, thanks. Trae, leadership is such a key part of that point guard position, so what do you focus on with that?
I'm a big guy and building team chemistry, so any chance I can, go bowling, hang out with these guys, build chemistry, and I think that's where it starts, is off the court, because that translates on.
Yeah, you guys look like a tight-knit group right now, man. Congrats on the win. Kevin?
All right, DA, thanks again. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Dorisburg, David Aldridge, great.